Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is straight out of Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we're back for episode 29 of my MLB 14 The Show franchise here with the Boston Red Sox, and today we are back for game number 60 or 71, I believe, of the season, taking on the Seattle Mariners. This is a battle of true aces here from Seattle, Washington, Safeco Field. It will be King Felix Hernandez on the hill in the King's Court for the Seattle Mariners, and we're going to throw out our ace, Jon Lester. So two of the best pitchers in baseball in real life this year, and two pitchers who have played pretty well in this game as well. Both sport 8 wins on the year. Both have, I think, some of the ERAs between like 3 and 3.10, so still pretty good. Probably, not quite as good as they are in real life, but still very, very good pitchers, and should be a fun pitchers duel to watch. You can take a look at Felix's exact numbers right here. He's got 72 strikeouts and 99 innings, so his numbers are a little bit down from what they are usually, but anyway, Garrett Cicchini here to lead it off. Now, he does come into the day as the stolen base leader in the AL, which surprised me a little bit, but he has been swiping the bases, and I've talked about it before. I think third base, catcher, and center field are spots where we could use upgrades at the deadline, just because those are where our those are 3 spots that our young guys occupy. None of those guys have really played too well, but Cicchini might be playing the best out of all of them. He's got his OBP around 340. He's getting on base out of the leadoff spot, hitting, I don't know, 260 or something. So Pedroia walks. Allen Craig enters this game with a 20-game hitting streak, so that'll be something to keep an eye on. He would be retired. He would actually move the runners over. Then Stanton up with just 1 out, runners on second and third. He pops this one up. Kyle Seager's there. He will make the play, so 2 away. And now it's up to Yoenis Cespedes to get something out of this inning. 1-2 the count. And Cespedes strikes out swinging. Tried to hold his swing on that curveball. Throw down to first in time. So we waste a 2-man on with no man out opportunity. And that's not something you can usually do against someone as good as King Felix. Take a look at the Mariners lineup here. Pretty standard. They have some new faces like Kyle Blanks and I think like Reimer Liriano, but they're all minor guys. It's pretty much the same team they have in real life. And you can see Jon Lester on the hill, very similar numbers, 8 wins, 8.03 ERA. I didn't really check the strikeouts, anything like that, but he gets to the first inning, 1-2-3. Robinson Cano goes down on that front door cutter, so on to the top of the second, 2-2 the count to Xander Bogaerts, and Bogaerts is going to go down too, so the pitchers both looking good so far, although it's only been, 7 outs in this game. Still, we're on to the bottom of the second, 1-0 the count to Justin Smoak, and I thought this play was pretty funny. It goes off of Lester's glove. Pedroia has to go all the way back over to get there, and he still gets Smoak at first. That was pretty funny, I thought. Justin Smoak very, very slow. And for anyone still asking me to change Allen Craig's number, yeah, I'm going to do it. I swear. I just always forget to. But here we go. Inside with the fastball. Outside with the changeup to try and get blanks. Don't get the call, so 3-2 the count. We're going to go back to the 2-seamer. Again, both times with that 2-seam fastball, I tried to go away, but it ends up going inside. Bad location by Lester, but still he gets a little bit lucky there and is able to spot it down and in. So top of the third, Garrett Cicchini is up to the plate, and this is where the troubles would start for King Felix. Cicchini pokes that one into left field for a base hit. He let the ball get very deep into him and get very deep on him, and was able to poke the one the other way. But here Pedroia strikes out swinging. Lazy throw by Zunino to first. On the drop third strike, allows Cicchini to move up to third. So with 1 out in the inning, Allen Craig up, 20-game hitting streak. And let's make it 21. This ball's hit high and deep to right field, and that ball is gone. A 2-run home run for Allen Craig. He puts the Red Sox on top 2-0. Take a look at the opposite field home run. Reimer Liriano looking like Eacher out there in right field for the Mariners. Almost bringing that one back, but instead the Red Sox take a 2-0 lead. Bottom of the third, here's Liriano. He strikes out swinging on that cutter inside. Jon Lester looking filthy so far, dominating with his cut fastball. Now bottom of the third, still number 9 hitter up, and through 3 innings, Jon Lester has faced the minimum, 9 up, 9 down. He is looking good as Zunino goes down on the changeup. So top of the 4th inning now, 3-0 the count to Blake Swihart, and Swihart's going to take ball 4 there, taking all the way, and a good take right there on that fastball that just missed the bottom half of the plate. So 1-2 the count to Mookie Betts, and Betts flies one to deep right field. Liriano going back, and this ball is gone. Mookie Betts, a 2-run home run. Not known as a power hitter, but he gets it there, a 2-run shot to right field in one of the deepest parks and one of the best pitchers parks in baseball. Mookie Betts showing some pop, driving in Swihart as well, and the Red Sox have 4 runs on King Felix here in just the top of the 4th inning. So it's been a good start to the day, and we'll see if these 4 runs are enough for John Lester. But top of the 4th inning, Alan Craig up, and Craig's going to get that one into the right center field gap. That's going to get all the way to the wall before it's finally cut off by the center fielder, and Craig is going to stamp into second with a double. Still, I believe, only okay, that's actually 2 outs in this inning. But Giancarlo Stanton up next, and Stanton deep left center field. Do we have another home run? Yes, we do. A 2-run home run this time for Giancarlo Stanton, and the Red Sox are on top 6-0, and that would do it for King Felix. He gets through 3 2/3 innings, allows 6 earned runs. He allowed 3 separate 2-run homers to the Boston Red Sox, and that would do it for him. So J.A. Happ is going to come on. We have knocked King Felix out of this game. Top of the 4th inning, still Yoenis Cespedes up 2 outs in the inning. Cespedes drives one to deep left center field. That's going to one-hop up off the wall. Cespedes with some speed. He'll round first and get it to second easily, and he's got a 2-out double here. So trying to get even more runs across from Mike Napoli's up next. 1-1 the count, 2 away still. Napoli down the left field line for a base hit. That's going to get to the wall. Cespedes will score. Napoli looking for 2, and he is in there safely with a 2-out RBI double, and the Red Sox are now on top 7-0. Next batter is Xander Bogaerts, the first pitch, and Bogaerts just sort of fights this one off. Bad pitch to swing at Cano, barehanded play, he's got it. On to first in time, Bogaerts just thrown out there, and we are through 4 now. So top of the 5th, 7-0. Betts up again, and Betts drives one into left center field. Have a day, Mookie Betts. This will be his 2nd extra base hit of the day. I believe I hadn't had any extra base hits with the guy before this game, so top of the 5th, I always say top of the 5th, but Pedroia up now, and Dustin Pedroia deep left field, and it's another 2-run home run for the Boston Red Sox. This will make it 9-0, complete and utter domination from this team right now. A team that had struggled to score runs in episodes past, especially the first couple episodes of this season. And it does not matter now. We have put 9 up on the board against a very strong pitching team. One of the best starters, one of the best bullpens in baseball from Seattle. So anyway, that would be a 4-pitch walk to Yoenis Cespedes. Then Napoli, let's make it 5 2-run home runs. This time it's off of Charlie Furbush, a man acquired from the Doug Fister trade back in 2012. And one of the biggest steals of a trade ever, at least I think in recent memory. But Mike Napoli, a 2-run home run. He went to the opposite field too there. I mean, this is just utter domination. That's going to make the score 11-0. So we're on to the bottom of the 6th here. 0-2 the count to Dustin Ackley. And not to be a story not to be underplayed in this game, John Lester has not a lot of base runner here going into the bottom of the 6th inning. 1 out now, Reimer Liriano. He's going to ground this one into left field for a base hit. And there goes the perfect game bid. So Lester hadn't allowed a runner through 5 1/3. He went 16 up, 16 down. But now after Mike Zunino reached base as well, it's 1st and 2nd for Michael Bourne, and Michael Bourne shoots this one the other way for a base hit. That's going to turn into extra bases, and that'll be an RBI double for Michael Bourne. So that's now 11-1. Next batter is Chris Taylor, 2 men on with 1 man out for the shortstop. He's going to ground this one to Bedroia, throw to first in time. Run does come home, so now it's 11-2. Although these runs not too important at this point. Lester just trying to eat innings and save his bullpen. Now 2 outs in the inning. First pitch to Robinson Cano, and that'll help because that's going to be a ground ball right to Bedroia, on to first in time, and Lester's out of the inning. So we're through 6, and this game is pretty much in the books. A 9-run lead. We're not going to blow that. Not with the way Lester's been pitching, and not with the way our offense has been going. So I'm just going to sort of make the rest of this episode pretty quick. I'm not going to show too much, but there are some interesting events that happen still. So D. Gordon pinch hitting for Dustin Pedroia here. We're going to try and get some of our starters out of the game. And Gordon hits this one to left center field gap. And take a look at D. Gordon flying around the base pass, and he is in there for a triple. So this was with Tom Wilhelmsen on the mound. Seager goes over. Looks like he gives Wilhelmsen the ball, but you might want to take a look at that one closely. Seager going back to the bag here in just a moment. Gordon not paying attention, and they almost catch him with the hidden ball trick. I know that's not like an uncommon animation, but I thought that was pretty cool. So top of the 7th, Daniel Nava up now. He would pinch it for, I believe, Alan Craig, and he's going to drive home Gordon with a base hit the other way, doing what Daniel Nava does best, getting on base, getting singles, stuff like that. So it's 12-2 now. Bottom of the 7th inning, Reimer Liriano up 2 on with 2 out. Blake Swihart now in right field after he came on, and he drops the ball in right field. 1 run comes home, then I'm not even paying attention here. I just start running in. I didn't even know what happened. quite honestly, because I just didn't look. So 2 runs come home. It's now 12-4, top of the 8th. Garen Cicchini up with a man on first, and Cicchini to deep right field, or deep right center field. That's going to get down. 1 run scores. Cicchini heading for third. He's going to get in there safely, and it's now 13-4. And yeah, the story with Swihart in right field was I think I put Van Slyke at first base and Nava in left. And Swihart is a guy that, you know, he's a very athletic player. And with the emergence of Christian Vasquez in the Sox system, there's a lot of talk about him potentially moving positions and stuff like that. So, yeah, I thought left field, right field, not a bad option for Swihart. He's athletic enough to play either spot. So, anyway, it was something I tried out just for laughs, and of course, did not really work. But anyway, Daniel Bard pitches the 9th. Yeah, Bailey got the 8th, and then Bard pitched the 9th. 1, 2, 3. So that would do it, and we win 13-5, I believe. Quite the offensive outburst. Not the game that I would expect out of a Felix versus Lester pitching matchup. But that's going to do it. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you did enjoy. It was about. Peace.